All right, what is going on, everybody? We are live. There we go. I just got out of the shower like about maybe 5 minutes ago. I'm not lying. So yeah, my hair's kind of wet, and I'm actually hungry too. I'm actually hungry. I'm actually hungry. What's going on, Alex? Yes, sir. You are first. Hey, you've been ready. You've been waiting. You've been waiting. I was gonna go live a little earlier. I actually got home a lot earlier. I went to the beach today, but I thought I got home a lot earlier than I thought I was gonna get home. I got home like about 45 minutes ago, maybe. So I could have maybe started the stream about 15 minutes ago, but I took a quick shower just so I don't have to later tonight. But yeah. All right. Let me get this up on my computer. All right. So yeah, we're gonna see who wins today. It is the Hornets and the Kings, right? Yeah, Hornets Kings. Go Hornets. I'll follow the game. I'll watch the game, but I just want to talk. Haven't been live in a while. Have not been live in a while. We can get the game up too. What is going on, Air Jordan? The real Air Jordan. all right. There we go. I haven't streamed like the game though in a minute though. I haven't streamed a game in a while. It's been a little while. I think it was the finals game, right? Game 7 of the finals. Yeah, it's been since game 7 of the finals, since I've streamed. It's been since game 7 of the finals. That is crazy. All right, what's it on? I think it's on ESPN. Game's on ESPN A. All right. If you guys noticed, this stream's titled at the end. It is new streaming setup. I'm completely redoing my streaming setup. Not completely, actually. That's not true, but it's close. It's close. It's close to being done. The Summer League Championship doesn't start until 7 tonight. I thought it started at 5. I thought it started at 5 o'clock. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I did not think it started. I thought it started at Dang. Yeah, I think my last stream was talking about the Warriors off season. I think it was. It was like 11 days ago or something like that. That's a long time. 11 days is a lot of time without a stream. That is a lot. But yeah, it's been a while. It's actually been a while. Inside Carolina is live. We can also talk about NFL news that we got going on. I got to make a thumbnail for the stream. I forgot about that. I'm going to do that right now as well. But yeah, I did not know that the game started at 7 o'clock. I did not know the game started at 7 o'clock. Let's see. NBA Finals. Not NBA Finals. NBA Summer League Finals. $2.51 thousand subs. Let's go. All right, I'm going to finish my food really quickly. I just got like a big bowl of cereal before this. So not a very smart decision. What do I think about Marcus Smart going to the Lakers? I want Marcus Smart so badly. Like, we need a good backup point guard off the bench. I mean, the Lakers got him obviously because everybody wants to go to the Lakers instead of the Warriors. But the fact that we still haven't done anything is crazy. Like, I don't really even care that it's Marcus Smart. He's a good player. He's not a great player, but I don't even care about the fact that it's Marcus Smart. I just care about the fact that we still haven't done anything. I just want to see a new face in the Warriors. I just want to see a new face. That would be really nice. That would be really nice. Yeah, I was surprised Dane went back to the Blazers too. I did not think that was going to happen. I definitely did not think that was going to happen. I thought he was going to Miami. But yeah, I was not expecting that. All right, let's see. I'm waiting for actually, I don't even know what I'm waiting for right now. Yeah, game doesn't start until 7. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about here, but I guess I could talk. Grab my phone really quickly. All right. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about because I thought the game started at 5 or at 7 o'clock or 5 o'clock, not 7 o'clock. We got some new bracket science, all ACC predictions. Preseason early. Marcus Burden, Seth Trimble, Ryan Conwell, Darion Williams. This is wrong. This actually is Darion Williams at Stanford. Right there. Darion Williams committed to NC State, not Stanford. And Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer over Caleb Williams is a stretch. Caleb Wilson, not Caleb Williams. But yeah, it's a stretch. What's going on, Red? What is going on, man? I don't know what I'm going to talk about during the stream. I thought that the championship game started at I thought the championship game Kings Hornets started at 5 o'clock or 5:30, not 7 o'clock. But yeah, we gotta wait until literally 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. That's so annoying. Unbelievable. Number one fan, you got a crown. Yeah, I know. Some people have a crown. I don't know, Alex. I don't know why you don't have a crown next to your name. You have to be one of the top commenters. Because it's like, okay, it shows top fans. Yeah, it shows top fans. You've commented, Alex. You've commented on this stream 7 times. Yeah, you've commented 7 times on this stream. That's the most of any comments on this entire stream. I don't know how you're not the top commenter. I don't know how you're not the top commenter to me. That's crazy. That's crazy. The game starts at 9 p.m. Are you Central Time? Central Time? With you're probably top 3 commenter, I would think too. I'm not saying that you would be the top commenter, or Alex, I'm not saying you'd be number 1, but you definitely are top 3. I think it's you. It's both of you guys, and who's the third top commenter? I would not know who the third top commenter would be, honestly. I would not know. All right. Let's see though. Let's see. We got. Oh, I'm gonna pin this. All right. I got a schedule for streams this year for football as well. I just came up with this. I just made this whole schedule. Games I'm gonna stream. So UNC football. Let's talk about UNC football first. This is a new setup. You know, I'm finishing this setup. I'll probably do another stream or my first stream when it's done, probably in about 2 weeks or so. But TCU UNC game, that's a stream. UNC Charlotte stream, UNC Richmond stream, UNC Clemson stream, UNC Cal, no stream. I'm gonna be at that game though. UNC Virginia stream, UNC Syracuse stream. And I'm actually really excited for that stream on Halloween night. I'm really excited for that. Corey Adams, 18. He just got shot. I know, that's so sad. What exactly happened? I gotta check that out. I'll probably drop a video on that tonight. Obviously, I don't really want to go too into depth, but like, still, that's really sad. That's really sad. And then the UNC Stanford game, Wake Forest game, Duke game, and NC State game are all streams. Actually, I'm 50-50 with the Duke game. I might be at my grandma's house. That's around Thanksgiving, so I might be gone for that. So I might stream it if I'm there, but if not, then I'll just drop videos during the game. Want the NFL season to start. I know. I'm waiting for college football, NFL to start. I'm counting down the days. All right, speaking of NFL, Niners games. So I'll probably stream 14 or 15 Niners games this year. I'll stream 14 or 15 games this year. I'll probably go to 2 And then there might be just one game where I'm going to be out of town for the game that I'll drop a lot of videos during as well, or try to stream if I'm out of town. But yeah, Warriors still haven't done anything. Yeah. Oh, and I just saw some sort of thing saying that Jonathan Kuminga might not re-sign. Look at what I just saw. This is what I just saw. Right here. Basketball forever. All right, listen to this. This is what I just saw today. I don't think LeBron's coming to the Warriors. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. But this is what I just saw today. Jonathan Kuminga does not want to return to the Warriors and is seeking a deal worth $30 million a year. Kuminga doesn't want to return to the Warriors. Kuminga literally does not want to return to the Warriors. That's not good. That is not good at all. That is not good one little bit. We want Kuminga as a Warrior long term. I love Jonathan Kuminga. I own a Jonathan Kuminga jersey. We need Kuminga to return, man. But he says that Jonathan Kuminga is seeking a deal worth $30 million. I don't know if that means that like he would stay or re-sign with the Warriors if he gets $30 million. That it could mean that like Mike Dunleavy goes out, offers him $30 million, he's re-signing her. Maybe Mike Dunleavy's offering $20 million, $24 million, $26 million, and he's saying no to that. But yeah, you got a Kuminga jersey too. Do you just have the basic blue one? That's what I got. I got it at a Warriors game. But yeah, apparently Kuminga reportedly turned down a 5-year, $150 million deal. Wait, Kuminga turned down 5 years, $150 million. He turned down 5 years, $150 million last offseason. Jonathan Kuminga actually turned that down. That was his $30 million right there. I don't know if he's going to get another chance on any NBA team to get that money. His market has dried up in restricted free agency this year. I mean, if he's not a restricted free agent, like the Warriors can get a lot of value for him, though. That's the thing. The Warriors can definitely get a good amount of value for Jonathan Kuminga. Steph GM needs to do something instead of Dunleavy. I know, yeah. We need less Steph GM to go get LeBron. But they call him Le GM for a reason. We need it to be Steph GM or Jimmy GM or Draymond GM. I feel like Draymond's the type to. Apparently, Luka was recruiting Marcus Smart to the Lakers. That's what I heard. I heard that Luka was recruiting him. You got the black statement jersey. I love those jerseys. Wait, is that the Rose collection or just the regular blue across? Rose collection or blue across? I miss Bob. Oh, I do too. Bob Myers is a good announcer though. Don't sleep on Bob Myers. Smart's a good defender. Yeah, Marcus Smart. That's his best thing. But let's see though. The fourth year pro averaged 15.3 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 45% from the field. In 47 games last year, was benched during the playoffs due to his fit with Jimmy Butler. Oh, I did not know this. The reason why Kuminga was benched was because he didn't fit well with Jimmy Butler. I didn't know that. I actually did not know that. Yeah, I just thought it was because Steve Kerr didn't like him. I guess not. All right, I'm kind of mad that we do have to wait until 7 o'clock. Let's see if we got another NBA Summer League game on right now. I know the Celtics were maybe playing the Clippers or Grizzlies, Clippers, something like that. All right, NBA Summer League. Celtics beat the Hawks 101-80. We currently got Grizzlies, Clippers. Grizzlies at 44-34 with 3:40 to go in the first half. Any Currys I got? Yeah, I got some Currys. They might be under my bed right now. Let's see. I got multiple pairs of Currys, but I only got one pair of the new Curry Flows. Are they over here? I don't see them. They might be out of the living room. I'm not sure. But I probably got like 3 pairs of Currys. I got one really old pair that they're like the Curry. They're some of the first Currys he ever released back in like 2014. We should trade. What size shoe do you wear? Are you ready? Are you ready to hear what size shoe I wear? Give me the size and I'll tell you if it's close. I don't know. We'll see. What's going on? Made a Curry edit. Yes, sir. I gotta check that out. Gotta check that out. But yeah, we need less Steph GM to actually start happening. We need less Steph GM. All right, there we go. There we go. But yeah, we need to see what size. We need to see what size. How do you? Yeah, Alex, you actually deserve a crown because everybody has a crown. Let's see. Let's see. Top fans right here. Top fans. Okay. 25 XP. Does anybody know what XP does on YouTube? I don't know what XP does on YouTube. I do not know what XP does on YouTube. Oh, and also, guys, once I start streaming, once I change the way I stream, I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch as well. So I'll stream on YouTube and Twitch, and then I'll probably start streaming on TikTok as well. I'll probably start streaming on TikTok. It's just TikTok as an app overall. I don't really like it too much. I do actually record all of my shorts on TikTok and a lot of the long form videos that I do, like this style. But I do record everything on TikTok now. But TikTok is an app. It's just not the best app in my opinion. Pat Riley is allergic to not signing superstars. Could have gotten KD or Dame, especially KD. Especially KD. I think Pat Riley in general kind of needs to wake up. I think he's running down on his last years. Pat Riley as a GM. He's getting older. How old is Pat Riley at this point? Pat Riley. Pat Riley at this point he's 80 years old. The man's 80 years old. I don't know how much longer he has left in as a GM. I don't know. I thought Dame was coming to the Warriors. I honestly never really felt like it was going to happen. Like, obviously, there's chances that something like that could happen. Like, the Warriors could go in and get a guy like Dame. Didn't necessarily have to be Dame. We could have just gone another good point guard. Maybe an older point guard. I don't know. But yeah, I did have some sort of feeling. NBA Summer League championship. That's what I want to look up. Just clarifying. Are the Grizzlies playing? Does that mean Armando Bacot's playing? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna watch the second half of the Grizzlies game. We can watch Armando Bacot play. Armando Bacot. The Hornets. Hornets. That's because I met him. Sion James was my favorite Duke guy from last year. They're McNeely. I met Liam McNeely as well. So it's like it's not a bad team. You know, some guys I like that I'm starting to like a little more. So yeah, Concaniple, you, my friend, can go into the thumbnail of this stream. I don't want to do it, but you will. And I'll add Armando Bacot on. Armando Bacot. Dude, this man, he's a legend. Actual legend, though. I love Armando Bacot. Oh, I love him. He's so cool. He's so tall, too. He's so tall. Some people call it glazing. To me, it's not. Cooper Flagg's cooking in the Summer League. Cooper Flagg only played 2 games in the entire Summer League. He played 2 games. 1 bad game, 1 good game, and they shut him down after that. Can't wait to see the Suns fans boo Beal when he's playing the Suns. Are they going to boo him? Yeah, actually, no, that's not even I shouldn't even say that. They're 100% boo him. 100% going to boo him. I mean, what did Bradley Beal do for the team? The season before they went in and got Bradley Beal, they took the NBA champion Denver Nuggets to 7 games. They took the NBA champion Denver Nuggets to 7 games in the semifinals. They beat the Clippers in 7 and then almost beat the champs in 7. That's almost like what the Nuggets did this year. Beat the Clippers in 7 and then nearly beat the champion Thunder. So, like, yeah, I don't know. They should have ran it back. I definitely don't think Suns fans ever really liked Beal, even if he was like how he was in Washington with them, because he was always like the second guy, no, not even the second guy. When John Wall wasn't playing, he was the main guy. The Warriors not booing Loon, they will scream Loon. Oh yeah, no, the Warriors will not boo Looney. The Warriors guarantee will not boo Looney. Warriors fans love Kevon Looney. He's been a fan favorite. The Warriors. It's obviously gonna be sad when he plays against us, but still, like, he's a fan favorite. Fans still love him. He made his choice. It is what it is. Like, he can't be a Warrior for his entire career. Things aren't always gonna work out like that, just in general. And he did have some problems because he wasn't getting the playing time against Steven Adams. That's what I heard. I think it's true that the Warriors kind of maybe lost a little faith in him. I don't know, but either way, I definitely think that's going to be a little celebration before the game. I definitely want to go to that game where the Pelicans play the Warriors and Looney makes his return. It's not going to be nationally televised, but for Warriors fans, it's going to be nationally televised in our hearts. Nationally televised in our hearts. All right, Armando Bacot and Con Knipple right there. Never played against each other in college, actually. Never played against each other in college. Black background, and what else? NFL is returning. NFL is returning. Let's go. NFL. There we go. There we go. Will the Suns boo KD though? Oh, that's actually a good question. Will the Suns boo KD? I think so. Yeah, I think they are going to boo KD. I think they are, right? I mean, KD's been booed by all teams he's left in the past. The Warriors booed KD when KD came to the Bay when he was on Brooklyn. So like, I don't know. He's brought team championships, but he's also brought a lot of drama. He's left teams, and I can see why he's gotten booed. But at the same time, though, like the man's a superstar player. He brought some good stuff to your team. Didn't bring much, honestly, but like, you know, at least he was in Phoenix. I guess you could say. At least he was in Phoenix. And I'm just gonna do that, and I'm just gonna throw a picture of Brock Purdy onto this thumbnail. Just gonna throw a picture of the first NFL player I see. Oh, and it's Fred Warner. Of course it is. There we go. Fred Warner. All right, I'm done with that thumbnail. Not my best thumbnail, but I'm gonna put it up on this video. Pacers fans definitely booing Turner because he betrayed the Pacers. Yeah, I think they are. But I don't like that though because he was one of the main parts of the championship team this year. The team that almost won a championship, and Halliburton's going to be up next year. Just going to be a weird year for the Pacers next year. So if I was a Pacers fan, I would clap it up. You know, I'd be a little mad that he left, but at the end of the day, he was one of the key pieces to a team that was this close to winning an NBA championship. This close. And they weren't even supposed to be, like, nobody expected them to be in that spot. You think I need a haircut? Should I get a haircut? I mean, yeah, I could get a haircut for sure. I'm also going to Niners training camp. I'm not sure what day. When I looked at tickets, let me look again. When I looked at tickets, it looked like it was all sold out. But I'm definitely going to go, and I'm definitely going to record a vlog there at Niners training camp. So I'm not sure what date I'll do that, but I'll definitely find a way to do that. I'm going to look at 49ers training camp. Should I just look at training camp? Training camp. Why can I not type? There we go. 49ers. I only see Cardinals, Commanders, Titans, Saints, and Cardinals. I already said that. I see 4 teams. The Saints, the Commanders, the Titans, and the Cardinals. All right, see if I can go back on the SeatGeek. 49ers training camp. Preseason against the Chargers? Should we check out this preseason game? What do you think you are going to retire? Or wait, do you mean when do I think I'm going to retire from streaming? I'm going to stream until I don't want to. Yeah, I don't have any days in mind right now. Let me just tell you, it's not anywhere close. Let's see. Niners Chargers preseason game. I want 1 ticket. Probably buy more, but 1 ticket. Niners Chargers preseason game. Cheapest is $25. Give me that $25 ticket. Niners Chargers. I don't even know what the date is to that game, but I'm getting that, and I'm going to Niners Chargers preseason game. What's going on, Lakers for life? Do I follow the MLB? No, I don't follow the MLB. I don't. Can't wait for Niners Seahawks week 1. I know. I'm just so excited. Anytime somebody brings that up, it's like I'm so excited. We're what, 5-6 Sundays away? Today's Sunday, right? Is today Sunday? Check really quickly. Yeah, today's Sunday. We are 6 Sundays away from the beginning of the NFL season. 6 Sundays away from the beginning of the NFL. Actually, no, let me do the math. July 27th, August 3rd, right? August 3rd, August 10th, August 17th, August 24th, August 31st. No, we're 7 Sundays away from the beginning of the NFL season. Purdy about to be cooking. Yeah, Purdy's going to have a big season. Purdy's going to have a bounce-back season. The Niners are going to have a bounce-back season. It all starts with training camp, though. I mean, can we have a good training camp? You know, hopefully guys can stay healthy. Malik Mustafa, so we're still recovering from that partially torn ACL, not fully torn. Ayuk still recovering from the ACL injury. Trent Williams, Nick Bosa were battling injuries all of last year. Who else is still battling injuries? We lost guys like Dre Greenlaw, Talanoa Hufanga on the defense. So I'm not sure. It better not be another year with injuries. I'm not waiting another full year until the Niners are good. And with an easy schedule, this is actually the year to take advantage of it. But keep in mind, though, if you do have a really bad season and you finish last in your division, the next year you'll guaranteed play 3 division losers as well. That's just how the scheduling works. You're guaranteed playing 3 divisional losers. So, I mean, even if it's a bad, I still don't want it to be bad. Like still has to be a good season, right? It has to be a good season. There's just no way it's not. But, yeah, let's see. Let's go through the Niners schedule. Let's see what we are looking at. Because I've gone through some of the games, but, I'm going to look at it more in depth right now. Mahomes going to pay the refs every game. I really hope that they don't. I want the Chiefs to miss the playoffs. I want the Chiefs to go 0-17 this year. 0-17. Are you kind of surprised Mike Williams is retiring? Yeah, he's not that old. He was 30 years old. He was 30 years old going into his 8th or 9th season in the NFL. I mean, in the NFL, that's obviously a little older. In the NBA, that's a little older as well. But, still, that's pretty young. I mean, he's a good receiver, too. Warriors announced their preseason schedule. Did we actually? Did we actually announce? Oh, yeah, I saw that. We're playing, I think it's the Lakers twice, the Clippers twice, and the Pelicans once. I think that's what I saw. But, yeah, we got the Broncos at home, the Raiders on the road, and the Chargers at home in the preseason. What games do I go to in the preseason? Because I'm not going to Las Vegas to see the Raiders play in the preseason. I go to the Broncos game or the Chargers game. Not sure which one yet. They're both 5:30 games at home. That Raiders game's a day game. Should I go to that Broncos game? I might go to that Broncos preseason game, honestly. Maybe I'll wait till the Chargers one. I don't know. But yeah, Seahawks, we start off the season back-to-back weeks on the road, though. Back-to-back weeks on the road to start the season. At the Seahawks, that should be a win. We're going to be better than the Seahawks. And then at the Saints. The Saints are not going to beat us. The Saints are absolutely not going to win that game. We are -7. How many games are we favored in this year? We're favored in, the first 4. The Rams are favored against those Bucks. All right, Niners favored. Niners favored all on the road against the Texans. Wow. The Niners are favored in 15 of 17 games. We're favorites in 15. The only games we're not favorites in is at the Bucks and at the Rams. At the Bucks, at the Rams are the only games that we're not the favorites to win. Kittle is better than Kelsey, 100%. 100%. Kittle's got 5 years left of good football, I think. I mean, how old is George Kittle? He's 31, I want to say. George Kittle, hit me down the middle, 8'5". Yeah, he's 31 years old. I can see Kittle playing another 5 seasons in the NFL. Football is fun. You know what I'm saying? Football is fun. How do I feel about the Jets? The Jets are the Jets. I would not be surprised if the Jets finish the NFL season second in the AFC East. I would not be surprised if they finish the season second in the AFC East at 7-10. I could see them being better than the Patriots and the Dolphins. I can see them better. I think the Dolphins will finish around 500 on. I think the Bills will finish around 12-5. Dolphins maybe 8-9. Patriots maybe 7-10. Jets maybe 6-11, 7-10. Not a bad division, honestly. Not a bad division. Niners 15-2 maybe. looking at the schedule, 15-2 looks realistic, but then once you start playing the football games, it's not. Which I've learned over the last few weeks. Garrett Wilson got paid a lot. 40 million a year. Did he get 40 million a year? Ish. 30 million a year, something like that. He got a lot of money, man. He got what are you doing in New York with 40 million? I can guarantee you one thing. Garrett Wilson is not living in a penthouse full time up in New York over what's it called? Is it Golden Gate Park? No, that's Golden Gate Park's in San Francisco, in Central Park. That's what it is. He's not living in a penthouse over Central Park. He's probably living 30 minutes from the stadium out in New Jersey on a 5-acre lot. That's what I'll be doing. New Jersey's nice, though. New Jersey's nice. It is nice. It is nice. But let's see, though. Other games. What are the games I'm thinking of going to this year for the Niners? I'm going to 2 games this year, maybe 3. We'll see. Well, it just affects my stream schedule because, I'm planning to stream minimum 14 Niners games this year. Minimum 14. 14 or 15. One of those 2 numbers. But I will not. I'll probably go to. I think I'll go to the Falcons Sunday night game and maybe the Titans game or the Bears game. Sunday night Bears. I want to see a day game. Probably Titans day game and Falcons Sunday night game. Probably those 2. Those will probably be the 2 games that I'll announce that I'm not going to stream. Damn, my dog's barking a lot. All right. We got it still an hour until the NBA Summer League game. I'm not going to stream the NBA Summer League game. I'll stream until 7 o'clock. Yeah, I'll probably just stream that for the next hour or something like that. I won't stream the Summer League game, but I was going to stream on my phone, but it was at 35%, and I didn't want to have to hold it the entire time. And I also like streaming on my laptop way more. But as I said, guys, right over here, there's going to be a camera. Things are going to be running through this laptop. It's not going to be laggy. I'm going to have a real mic, and it's not going to be computer audio. It's not going to be laggy like that. Better lighting, better audio, better everything. That will be the first game of the college football season. Will be probably the second stream. I'll probably do another stream just talking about it. Warriors preseason. I got to check out the Warriors preseason schedule. Check out the Warriors preseason schedule. Is it in ESPN yet? I do not believe so. Not in ESPN. All right. Let's go on to Instagram. See if they've announced it on Instagram. Lakers, Blazers, Clippers. Oh, I thought we played the Clippers twice. Maybe not. I thought we played the Pelicans too. Let me see. I'll also screenshot this just in case I want to do a video on it. Just in case I want to talk about this in a video, I'll grab a quick screenshot. Right after this too, I will drop a video talking about Jonathan Kuminga. Ball Academy, best available players in the NBA. Jaden McDaniels comes in at 66. Oh, that's Austin Reeves at 65. I thought it was Dalton Connect at 65. Aaron Gordon is better than a top 64 player in the NBA. Lauri Markkanen is better than a top 63 player in the NBA. I'm sorry, but he just is. They just are. Porzingis down there. Dang, Drew Holiday still available. Naz Reid, Raymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga not even on the board yet. That's crazy. I would rather have Kobe White by a mile than Alex Caruso or Bradley Beal. Easily. I miss Julio Jones, to be honest. So that Super Bowl against the Patriots will haunt him forever. Yeah, Julio should have ended with 2 Super Bowls because obviously last year Julio got one with the Eagles. He was the 4th receiver on that Eagles team. It was A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jahan Dotson, and then 4 was probably Julio Jones. So he didn't play too much, but at least he got one. That's nice. But yeah, 28-3. You should have known. You're going against Tom Brady. He's the greatest quarterback in NFL history. Something was bound to happen. Or at least, see, the reason why Brady's the GOAT over Mahomes is because Mahomes would have came back against the Eagles. But the Eagles were not having it. Has A.J. Brown been found? He left the country? I'm sorry, what? Wait. Let me look this up. A.J. Brown. There's no way. He left the country? 2025 Eagles most important list. I don't know. A.J. Brown. No way. You're kidding. You're kidding. There's no way. There's no way A.J. Brown left the country. I mean, training camp's about to start. They just won a Super Bowl. Go out there, compete for a second. I don't know. Training camp for most teams, though, is beginning this week. Rookies for all teams, I believe, have reported. I want to say the Chargers were like the first team to report of all NFL teams. But all Niners players do report to training camp on the 22nd. So we got 2 more days. And our tickets sold out on the 22nd. Let's see. Actually, I try looking it up. I'm just going to look it up on Google. Let's see. We're looking for 49ers training camp tickets. Let's see. Talking about the wrong player. Oh, yeah. Antonio Brown fled the country. Antonio Brown fled the country because that one video, it was at Aiden Ross's boxing event where there was gunshots and it involved Antonio Brown, and he dipped. That man fled the country. AJ Brown's crazy, though. AJ Brown's crazy. He does have CTE, though, to be fair. He does have CTE. All right, let's see, though. Let's scroll down. Frequently asked questions. All right. Niners training camp begins on the 23rd. Sold out. Sold out the 24th. Sold out the 25th. Sold out the 27th. Sold out the 28th. Sold out the 29th. Sold out on August 4th. Sold out on the 5th. Sold out on the 7th. Sold out on the 11th and 12th. Is that a joke? It's literally sold out every single day it's available. Look at this. All right, so we're looking at sold out. Sold out is right there. Hold up. It's this thing right there. That says sold out if you guys can't see. And then you scroll down. Sold out. Sold out. Sold out. Sold out. And keep scrolling all the way down. And it's all sold out. I'm actually so annoyed. Connor, you better meet the players. Oh yeah. There's no way. I'm still going though. Like, I'm gonna find a way to go. Like, I might just leave because it's 10 to 12:30, 10 to 12, something like that. I might just go into Game Time or one of those apps like that and see if I can buy tickets off somebody. But like, there's guaranteed going to be a lot of people selling tickets, maybe in front on some of the days or just on apps. But yeah, legends say he's still saying sold out. Yeah. Some people still say that tonight I'll wake up at 3:30 in the morning. I will be saying sold out. I might be, but that is crazy though. It's sold out. I think they have 10 or 11 different open dates, and it's sold out every single day. Thank God NFL games and NBA games don't get sold out like that. That would suck. Imagine if your team is from like North Carolina or something like my team. We get to see one football game every 2 years, and it's sold out, and you can't even buy tickets off of anybody, and you just can't go because of that. There's no way. Any wide receivers that are kind of underrated, in my opinion, I think Brandon Ayuk's underrated going into the season. I mean, nobody had even had him in their top 30 list. That's crazy to me. I mean, if he comes back healthy, Brandon Ayuk's like a top 15 wide receiver. Top 15. He definitely is going to fall off after the ACL injury. He's not going to be like what he was in 2023, 24. But still, Ayuk, he's underrated. Who else is underrated, though? I'm dropping my daily predictions, my top 10 players. I've done QB, wide receiver, or I've done QB, running back, wide receiver 1. I dropped wide receiver 2s today. T. Higgins, Devontae Adams, George Pickens, Jameson Williams, Chris Godwin, Devontae Smith were my top guys, Cooper Kupp. Tomorrow I'm dropping tight ends. I'm dropping guards on the 22nd, centers on the 23rd, tackles on the 24th. I'm dropping defensive ends on the 25th, defensive tackles on the 26th, middle linebackers on the 27th, outside linebackers on the 28th, cornerbacks on the 29th, safeties on the 30th, nickel backs on the 31st, kickers on the 1st, and punters on the 2nd. There you guys go. I don't know if anybody watching this stream understood anything I'm just saying, but yeah, there you go. But going into the season, I think T. Higgins is very underrated. And Devontae Adams is very underrated too. Because like, people are completely excluding Devontae from the top 15. Devontae last year, even with the Jets and Aaron Rodgers, went off. I think Devontae is going to have a 1,000-yard plus season this year. I think Devontae and Puka are both having 1,000-yard plus seasons this year. I want to see some of those picks hit. Mitch Wishnowsky's underrated. Niners cut him, man. Pain. Niners cut him. When he's healthy, he's a great kicker. But last year he was having back problems, ankle problems, and knee problems. Those like the three worst things for a kicker. Completely held him out of all games. Well, foot issues, I guess, would be the worst. But ankle, knee, like you're using your leg, you're using your hips. You got to get into it, and you just don't want to. Back problems are bad. Back problems are bad for a kicker or punter or any position in the NFL or any sport in general. So, yeah, I'm hoping Mitch Wishnowsky can find another team. I don't know where he is right now. Let me look that up right now. Mitch Wishnowsky, did he sign with another NFL team? Mitch Wishnowsky. Where did he go? Robbie Gould, underrated for sure. Yeah, Robbie Gould's a legend. Niner legend. Never missed a field goal in the playoffs. I believe 25 for 25. Mitch Wishnowsky is also 33 years old. Australian-born punter, played for the 49ers in 2019. The 49ers drafted him in the 4th round. Okay. Did he retire? Oh, he did sign Thomas Morstead. We signed Thomas Morstead. I believe he's the former punter from the Jets. And then, yeah, we obviously got Robert Saleh as well. And we got two other guys. Oh, we got Bryce Huff. He's a former Jet. He was on the Eagles last year, though. And we got one other Jet. What is the other Jet we got? I don't know. We got one other Jet, though. I don't know. I'm just so excited, man. Season's coming up. It's closing in. So excited. I really am. Really, really am. Speaking of football, I mean, Bill Belichick's about a month and a week and a half, if that makes any sense. He's about 5 weeks from his debut coaching. He's 5 weeks from his coaching debut. Think about that with UNC in college. Hopefully my 49ers make it back to the Super Bowl and win it all. Happy for Rams and Aaron Donald. Oh, yeah, you're a Rams fan. It makes sense if you're a Lakers fan. Oh yeah. Obviously, the Rams won it a couple years ago. I got a question for you. Did Aaron Donald deserve Super Bowl MVP? That's a debate that a lot of people have been talking about. Not currently, but after the Super Bowl. It was between him, Cooper Kupp, who actually won the MVP, and Matthew Stafford. Those three. I think I'd probably say Cooper Kupp and Aaron Donald. They were like right here. I'd probably rather take Cooper Kupp just because he had the bigger game in general, but like they would not have been there without Aaron Donald. Obviously, without Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp as well, but Aaron Donald was the deciding factor. He was so big in the playoffs. He was really, really good. That game against the Bucks, I don't even know if Aaron Donald had a big game in that divisional matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but that game was incredible. Do I think Joe Burrow is better than Mahomes? Again, I think they're right there. I would slightly rather have Mahomes just because he's had more playoff success than Burrow, but Burrow, like talent-wise, Burrow's right there with Mahomes, 100%. I wouldn't, if I had to take one, I'd probably still slightly lean towards Mahomes, but Joe Burrow's always been, for the last few years, my favorite quarterback in the league. Or up there. I mean, obviously I'm taking Drake May and Brock Purdy over him, but Burrow's probably top 5. Lamar better than Burrow, in my opinion. I think the best two are Lamar and Josh Allen. Josh Allen won MVP last year. There's nothing he can't do, and Lamar is just straight up maybe the greatest running quarterback ever. Maybe besides Michael Vick, or maybe besides, well, the 2 good years that RG3 had, Lamar is the best running quarterback in NFL history. I mean, we saw little glimpses of Deshaun Watson looking like Lamar back in 2018 with that Texans team, but yeah. Unfortunately, that Texans team cannot get past the Kansas City Chiefs. Josh Allen throws rockets. Yeah, Josh Allen's got a ridiculous arm. The best arms in the NFL. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson's got a wild arm. That's 3. Speaking of Colts QB, I mean, Daniel Jones has a really good arm too. Just in terms of how far can you throw the football. Joe Burrow, I think, is up there. Brock Purdy's at the bottom of the list, I guess. Baker's got a big arm. Who else does? I don't know. I think Richardson's the biggest quarterback. Richardson's like 6'6", I think, right? Richardson is a beast. He is huge. It is crazy how big that guy is. It is crazy how big that guy's. And they're also now saying that Anthony Richardson could be healthy by the beginning of the season. I thought Daniel Jones was going to be the starter. They also have who else do they have? They just drafted a rookie quarterback this year. They just drafted a rookie quarterback this year. I forgot exactly who they drafted, but they just drafted a rookie quarterback in the NFL. So I forgot who they took though. The biggest what if is Derrick Rose in the NBA, to be honest. Yeah, I probably agree. No. I would say it's probably Len Bias, the guy who was drafted number 2 overall. It was the year after Jordan was drafted. He was drafted number 2 overall by the Boston Celtics. They're going to pair him up with Larry Bird for Bird's final few years in his career. And then like 2 days after he was drafted, he overdosed in his like apartment or something. But yeah, he's probably the biggest what if, I would say. Derrick Rose is definitely up there. If Derrick Rose never got injured, I don't think he would have been known as an injury-prone player, and that kind of just changed everything. I mean, it changed his entire career. Memphis is up 74-42 right now on the Clippers. We got 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Boom, 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 boom. When Josh Allen throws, it's just too satisfying. Is that Glaze? Nah, it's not. He just drops back and he's just like, he launches that thing, right-handed. I'm not a righty, but I can do my thing. And then, yeah, I picked the Hornets to win tonight on ESPN. All right. Warriors got a steal in the draft in the second round. Who do we draft? Oh, yeah. I mean, we had 2 drafts. I mean, the Will Richard pick's looking really good. NBA Summer League doesn't really show how good of a player you're going to be, but the Will Richard pick's looking really good. And I also think that the Alex Tui pick wasn't that bad. I don't know about Tui compared to Richard. I like Richard more. I know more about Richard, but as of now, I like both picks. I like who the Warriors. Yeah, Warriors draft. Warriors had a good draft, Alex. Warriors has a good draft. The Lamar edits are glazed. The Lamar edits are annoying. I keep seeing all those edits. Especially of me. And I don't like the ones of me because it looks weird because the audio is bad. Will Richards is a nice man. Have you met Will Richard? I want to meet Will Richard. National champion this year at Florida. What are the Warriors gonna do? They gotta do something. Come on, on my Warriors fan. All right, I got it. Warriors will eventually do something. It's literally impossible for an NBA team to do nothing in an entire offseason. It's impossible. Last year we signed D'Anthony Melton, Kyle Anderson, Dennis Schroeder. No, not Dennis Schroeder. D'Anthony Melton, Kyle Anderson, Buddy Hield. Good ads, really good ads. I loved the Buddy Hield ad was obviously the best because he was playing big minutes first in the playoffs, and I just love Buddy Hield so much. The Kyle Anderson ad was awful. That was not good. And then the D'Anthony Melton ad was so good. He was hooping for us. But then he tore his ACL and we traded him for freaking Dennis Schroeder. Oh my God. I hate Dennis Schroeder. I've never been a Dennis Schroeder guy. I was not happy when we made that trade. I just wanted to hold him out for the rest of the year. Dennis Schroeder was not doing anything for us. But yeah, we eventually will make some move. Hopefully it's Al Horford. I don't know if it is. All rumors are dying down. But yeah, we'll see. Will's a great player. Steph GM. Yeah, Steph GM's got to kick in. He's got to stop going to Costco. He's got to stop going to Safeway. Stop promoting his Plessy drink or whatever that is. And he has to go find a good basketball player so he can win his 5th championship before he retires. He has to. Patrick Mahomes is not the GOAT. It's still Brady. If Mahomes could have been the GOAT if he came back down, 40-0? Dennis is on the Kings now. Yeah, Dennis Schroeder's on the Kings. Another reason why I don't like Dennis Schroeder. I gotta go this year into enemy territory and see a Warriors at Kings game. The games like 2 years ago were so much better. But yeah, I gotta go into enemy territory and I gotta go see the Warriors play the Kings. Got to do it. Mahomes is better than Brady. I mean, like, skill-wise, you can make the argument that Mahomes has more attributes to his game than Brady does. Like, Mahomes is a much better runner than Brady was. Brady's one of the worst running quarterbacks in NFL history. But, like, as a passer, I'd take Brady. Decision-making, I'd take Brady. Winning, I would take Brady. Experience all time, I would take Brady. Brady's got more Super Bowls. Brady played. Mahomes played with Kelsey. Brady played with Gronk. Brady got the last few years of Antonio Brown. Brady got a couple years with Mike Evans. That was a great duo, actually. Brady had, who else did Brady had? Brady had Julian Edelman. Brady just had a lot of good options. He had Aaron Hernandez until Aaron Hernandez did what he did. Brady had some good options. Mahomes, he's had less options. He's had Kelsey. He's had Jamal Charles as a running back. Receivers, though, like, who's his best receiver he's had? Tyreek Hill is like the only Pro Bowl wide receiver he's had. Rashee Rice might be a Pro Bowler in the future if he doesn't get into any trouble. So, yeah, Brady's had better options, but still, I'm taking Brady. Brady had David Tyree for a bit. Wait. Did he actually have David Tyree? Tyree killed him in the Super Bowl with that helmet catch. Yeah. Giants beat him twice in the Super Bowl. Brady beat Mahomes. And Brady beat Mahomes in the Super Bowl. That 2021 Super Bowl was one of the worst ones in recent memory. The Bucks just murdered the Chiefs. That game was not close. Kadarius Toney. Oh, God, Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney, legend. They had Kadarius Toney, Juju Smith-Schuster on that team. They had three mean players. Yeah, it was Kadarius Toney, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Three mean. Actually, no. Smith-Schuster's had a good career, but he fell off that year. He absolutely fell off that year. Kadarius Toney. Who's Harden? Oh. Yeah, Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Oh, my God. That guy. But he did have a touchdown catch in the Super Bowl against the Niners. That was pain. That was right after the muffed punt return. Right after if you guys saw my Super Bowl reaction video, I was not happy after we lost. Like, that was as bad of a reaction as you will get from me. I was crashing out in that reaction after the Niners lost the Super Bowl. I was crashing out in that Super Bowl. Creed Humphrey was goated, though. Yeah, Creed Humphrey just re-sign? Creed Humphrey just re-signed with the Chiefs. And the Chiefs did lose Joe Thuney. Yeah, Joe Thuney's now on the Bears. 49ers lost twice. Yep, thanks for reminding me. I believe I knew that. I don't want to talk about that Niners-Chiefs Super Bowl. The 2019 one was honestly worse. The 2019 Super Bowl was so bad. That was really bad. We had that game. We were up 10-0. No, not 10-0. We were up 20-10 in that game. And then Kyle Shanahan decided not to run the football. And then that's where it all went downhill. Jimmy Garoppolo made some bad choices in that game. We had that, man. That Niners team was so much fun. I mean, rookie Nick Bosa, Robert Saleh, defensive coordinator. We got him back this year, too, by the way. I'm so excited about that. And that team was amazing. That team should have won. We should have beat the Chiefs. You were 6 in the 2019 Super Bowl. I was 10 in the 2019 Super Bowl. But I remember that. That was also like the second year I was into football. I got into football in 2018. If I remember, 2018 and 2019, I watched all the the Niners games, all that stuff. That's the first year where I got into it. And then I want to say 2020, it was the year the Niners went 6-10, got murdered by the Seahawks both times we played them. I didn't really watch many Niners games that year. It was like the COVID time, kind of. And yeah, for whatever reason, I just didn't watch many Niners games. And then 2021, I watched most games. And 2022, week 1, Chicago Bears. I was beyond excited for that game. Just for us to lose to the Bears 19-10 on the rain. And that was 3 years ago? That was 3 years have passed since that game. Yeah, I think it's been we played the Bears week 1, the Steelers week 1, the Jets week 1. Yeah, it's gonna be year 4. Year 4 of watching of a new week 1. It was the Bears, it was the Bears, Steelers, Jets, and Seahawks. So yeah, back into it here. The reason we lost the Super Bowl is because Greenlaw got injured. I don't think that was the reason we lost. I mean, if he stayed out there, like, it was gonna make a little difference, not a huge difference. I mean, a little difference was all we needed, but when that happened, I was devastated. I knew he tore his Achilles too. Hated the 49ers when I lived in Kansas City, then moved to San Francisco, and was so happy when they lost in the Super Bowl. Oh, damn. Are you a Chiefs fan? Hey, this year the Niners host the Super Bowl. In Santa Clara at Levi Stadium. So it's going to be really fun this year. I don't know what I'm doing for the Super Bowl yet. If the Niners make the Super Bowl, if the Niners, because I usually go to a Super Bowl party, but the guy's house that I go to actually moved away, or is moving away soon. So I'm not doing that this year. There's another friend that I watched the Super Bowl with one time before. I might do that, but if the Niners play in the Super Bowl, which it's not unlikely, then I will stream the Super Bowl on this channel. If not, then I'm not going. It's like $8,000 cheapest ticket. $8,000 cheapest ticket. I've not even made $8,000 from YouTube, guys. So I don't know if I'm doing that. You are a Chiefs fan. Did you go to that Niners Chiefs game last year? 49ers will not make the Super Bowl. They're going 3-14. If we go 3-14 this year, I'm gonna be really mad. We better not go 3-14. That would be a disappointment of a season. Very big disappointment of a season. I mean, what are the games that we're just not gonna lose? We're not gonna lose to the Saints on the road. We're not, even though the Jaguars are gonna be better, we're not losing to the Jaguars. We're not gonna get swept by the Cardinals again. We're not gonna get swept by the Seahawks again. We could get swept by the Rams, even though it's not gonna happen. So that's like what I mean. Just say we lose, we go 1-1, worst case scenario. That is 4 wins. What other games do we got? What other games? We're not losing to the Titans. We're not losing to the Bears again. The Bears are gonna suck. The Bears are gonna be the biggest disappointment in the NFL. I'm calling it. The Bears are gonna disappoint again next year. Actually did go to the Niners Chiefs game in the last 2 years. Did you also go to that game in 2023? The one you guys beat us 44-23. It was Christian McCaffrey's Niners debut. CMC's Niners debuts. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. But the game last year was not a bad football game. Like that was one of the worst Niners games. Like obviously because I feel like Brock Purdy had a bad game in that game, but we could have easily beaten the Chiefs in that game very easily. I was at the game when I saw Brandon Ayuk tore his ACL. Yeah, that was the Week 7 game last year. That was a bad game. That game we were 3-4 after that game, man. We were 3-4 after that game, right? Or 4-3? No, 3-4 because we had lost Week 5 to the Cardinals to make us 2-3, beat the Seahawks Thursday night, and then had about 10 days off before we lost to the Chiefs. Yeah, that was a gruesome injury. Very, very, very gruesome injury. That was not fun to watch. At all. That was a really bad injury. All right, everybody, I'm going to grab water really quickly. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I'm just going to get some water. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back, everybody. I'm back. Sorry about that. I just got some water. And I drank a lot of it as I was walking. But anyways, though, What's my take on LeBron? I think you mean retiring, right? Probably retiring. Oh yeah, you said that. Sorry, I didn't see that. I think that LeBron actually very likely will retire at the end of this season. He's guaranteed playing this season. He's not going to announce his retirement this late in the offseason. And I could see him maybe playing 2 more years. As I just said, I think he's going to call it after this year. But yeah, it's going to be one of the most historic, if not the most historic career ever. Well, actually, I would say MJ's career is more historic because he left in the middle of it to play baseball. So, yeah, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see it being a big thing happening this year. After getting traded, hopefully he gets traded. Hopefully he gets traded to the Warriors, not the Mavs. Hopefully not. The cover of 2K26 was so bad. Al Horford was on the cover back-to-back years. Why? Just like make a better cover. Make a better cover. But I do think that if LeBron retires this year, he will be on the 2K20. 2K20. Wait, is it 2K26 that just came out? Yeah, LeBron will be on the 27 cover, I think. He'll be on the cover 27. Yeah. He's not retired yet. He's not retired yet. Where should Giannis go? Giannis is gonna be a Buck for life, man. Giannis is not leaving the Bucks. Giannis is not going to leave the Bucks. I'm gonna raise my seat up a bit. There we go. That's better. But yeah, Giannis is definitely not leaving the Bucks. Giannis is definitely not leaving the Bucks. I just would never see that happening. But if he does go to the Warriors, that is a super team. I mean, Steph, Jimmy, LeBron. We'll see because we probably have to give up either Draymond or Kuminga, maybe both of them. Maybe Buddy Hield, maybe Brandon Podziemski. I don't know, but Giannis is Giannis, man. Giannis is Giannis. 2K26 comes out on September 5th. No, 26. I think 26 comes out around that September time. I know 2K26 has not came out yet. I know it hasn't came out yet. Grimes to the Heat now? Did that just happen? Quentin Grimes to the Heat as of now. I predicted that the Celtics would trade Anthony Simons for Quentin Grimes. That's what I predicted. That is what I predicted. Oh, Shannon Sharp's accuser, Gabriella Zaninga, retires from OnlyFans just a day after settling a $50 million lawsuit and dropping the sexual assault case. That is wild. That is crazy. She got caught. Man. She got caught. Her parents found out. She got caught. That's crazy. You can pre-order it. You did get me. You did get me with the Quentin Grimes thing. But let's see. Warriors fans, where do I think JK will go? Yeah, that hurts me to look at. I don't want to. But after the stream, I'll end the stream in I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so, something like that. I will talk about Jonathan Kuminga, and I will predict where he's going to end up. I can't believe that he's actually going to leave the Warriors. I can't believe Kuminga is actually going to leave the Warriors. Let's see, though, right here. Boom. Let's see. All right, yeah. I don't know. I do not know. People are doubting Steph. Yeah, people are doubting Steph again. Man. I hate how people doubt Steph. It never goes your way. It literally never goes your way. But yeah, you're right about Mike Dunleavy. Mike Dunleavy is an awful GM. Awful GM. Not good at all. I do want John Lynch to take over as the Warriors GM. I know he's not a basketball guy, but still, it has to translate kind of, right? It kind of has to somehow. Steph should have won MVP this year. Probably, yeah. He probably should have. Steph should have 17 MVPs for all 17 years he's played. Or no, all 16, 17, 16. It's one of those 2 years he's played. I think he just finished year 16. Jokic is overrated, if that's what you mean. I honestly kind of agree. I think as a basketball player, he's overrated. He puts up crazy stats and stuff. But if we're looking at a one-on-one, I'm taking Steph over Jokic any day. I'm taking Giannis over Jokic any day. I'm taking LeBron over Jokic, Anthony Davis over Jokic, Embiid over Jokic. I'll take Muggsy Bogues over Jokic. He would just run right through his legs. If it's winners, then he would. But yeah. 2022 NBA Finals was goated. Yeah, best finals we've had. I mean, this year's finals was really good too, but just the fact that the Warriors won was amazing. Steph in Game 6, those Jordan Poole game winners, the vibes were just amazing. Really though, Red, the vibes during that entire playoff run were just amazing. Chase Center was lit. I went to 2 playoff games during that run. I went to Game 3 against the Memphis Grizzlies. Warriors blew them out. That was the game John Morant got hurt. And I went to Game 5. I went to Game 5 Warriors Celtics NBA Finals. Those 2 games, especially that Game 5, because we went up 3-2. That game was so crazy, man. That game was so crazy. Cat over Jokic, Wemby over Jokic. No. Taj Gibson over Jokic. Taj Gibson honestly might beat Jokic in a one-on-one. That's not even a joke, though. Wemby, Cat, SGA, they would all beat Jokic in a one-on-one. It's just because Jokic isn't fast. He doesn't have the skill playing ones. Like, he needs the rest of his team to go crazy. That's how he picks up all those stats, all those points, and, like, especially the assists, obviously. You can't get assists in a one-on-one. But, yeah, still. DeAndre Ayton over Jokic, that's a stretch there. Just because DeAndre Ayton is not quite as fast. But, like, yeah, Cat, Wemby, SGA, maybe Taj Gibson, Jordan Poole over Jokic. Yeah, 100%. 100% Jordan Poole over Jokic. 100%. Let's hear the next one. Let's hear one more. Let's hear it. I would take, though, I don't know. Wiggins over Jokic. Is that Andrew Wiggins or Aaron Wiggins? Probably Andrew. That's probably what you're saying. But, yeah, I would take Andrew Wiggins over Jokic. I mean, the size differential is not that crazy. Jokic is 7 feet tall. Wiggins is 6'7", so it's like, if that's 5 inches, it's not too tall. Ben Wallace over Jokic. Dude, Ben Wallace would punch him in the face and it'd be game over. Yeah, I would take Ben Wallace any day of the week. Ben Wallace any day of the week over Nikola Jokic. Me over Jokic? That would not happen. If I'm being honest, I would not be Jokic. George Mikan would not be Jokic either. It's just the skill difference from today's NBA and NBA a long time ago. It's like George Mikan would not be Jokic. George Mikan would not. Me and George Mikan would be Jokic. Us two combined, we would be Jokic. But yeah, Jokic is different, man. One of the best players in the league that doesn't look like one of the best players in the league. Yuki Kawamura. Isn't it Yuki Kawamura? Isn't that the guy? Yuki, he just signed a deal with the Nugget or the Raptors, I think, right? He just signed with the Raptors, something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah. Yeah, Alex Tuhi, yeah, he'd probably beat Jokic too. All right, anyways, though, guys, I'm going to end this stream here. I was going to be live for a little longer. Johnny Furphy had an insane dunk in Summer League, but I'm going to end this stream here. Maybe go for a couple more minutes, but I'm going to stream the Hall of Fame game. That is on July 31st. That's 11 days away. My next stream, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. My next stream will probably be, I might stream tomorrow. When will my next stream be? I'll probably stream like 2 or 3 times between now and the Hall of Fame game, which is 11 days away. Hall of Fame game, Chargers and Lions this year. So yeah, Chargers, Lions this year. I'm excited. Football's nearly back. College football is nearly back. New setup is almost done too. All I have to wait for my new setup is my I got my camera actually. I just have to wait for all the cords that are coming, the SD cards and all that stuff. I'm buying a TV, not super expensive TV. And then my mic, I've actually not ordered my mic yet. I have ordered the TV, but yeah, it's almost done. It'll probably be done in a couple weeks. Who's going to win the championship? Is that the Summer League championship? If it is, I got the Hornets beating the Kings. All right, though. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. Red, I'll probably be live tomorrow. I might update it on a post, though. And if I'm not live tomorrow, I will guaranteed be live on the 22nd, I think, which is 2 days away. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I should make a video about Corey. Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I'll 100% do that. I'll do that probably like at 7 o'clock, which is in 20 minutes.